This tutorial is on how to verify the setup of your gradebook to make sure that it's going to calculate properly for the year total and semester 2. What you'll do is come over here on the left hand side, you'll click on the word settings and you go to traditional grade calculations. And what you should see is for Y1 it should say term weighting. If it doesn't, you'll want to make sure that you make the changes accordingly. Under term weighting, for the year 1, you should have a term weighting of semester 1 at whatever weight so that it says 50-50. You could put 1-1, 50-50. Just needs to make sure that your two percentages right here equal 50-50 for semester 1 and semester 2. And then you'll want to make sure for semester 2 that you've set up a term weighting that will have exam 2, which is final exam at 20%, Q3 at 40%, and Q4 at 40%, all under term weighting. If you don't give a final exam, don't worry about it, because it will not calculate into the final grade. So in other words, it'll just use 40-40 or half a Q3 and half a Q4 to determine the grade if you don't enter a final exam for a student. One other thing, just to make sure that you didn't change this X2 from total points, it should say total points right here. And what you'll need to do is you'll need to make these setting changes or verify these changes for each of your classes. So you'd have to come down through for each one of your classes right here, unfortunately, and make sure that Y1 says term weighting at 50-50, S2 says term weighting at 40% for Q3, 40% for Q4, and 20% for X2, and then make sure X2 says total points. If you have any questions about this, I'd be more than happy to sit down and make sure that it's right and work with you. Thank you.